the attention to detail. It's what defines a valued quality product. The human touch was once expected in society, yet today it's a luxury. And that's what this is, an institution with almost 100 years of history and with an enduring vision which values performance and innovation just as much as luxury. It's the perfect harmony of modern systems and technology interacting with generations of human skill. This is a look at how a legendary brand continues its life into the next century. This is Inside Bentley. Once a Bentley Mulsanne chassis and body is complete, it needs to be cleaned of any debris and contaminants prior to entering the paint shop. Even the oils from the human hand have to be removed to assure the best quality paint finish. It's dipped in a bath and washed, with a primer coat added to all exposed surfaces. This is the base for the multiple layers of paint to be added. Due to quality control and the sensitivity of the process, the only part of the entire Bentley production process which we couldn't film was in the paint shop. Prior to reaching the assembly line, each newly painted Bentley undergoes a thorough inspection in a chamber of light. Any imperfection, any blemish or orange peel is addressed. Polishers use their eyes and touch to make sure there is a perfect paint finish on every panel. Only after every square inch has been inspected and approved does the body move on to the assembly line.
So we're inside of Crewe, and I have to say it's gigantic.
It's a large factory. We obviously build two product lines at this stage. We have the Bentley Mulsanne and we have the GT range.
And it seems as if the Mulsanne kind of surrounds the Continental range of cars.
The production line was designed this way so that each of the build stations has approximately 90 minutes. It's a significant build process. Each of the associates that we have, the coach builders, they all have the time to do their specific role, to complete their specific tasks. And we try to make efficiencies in terms of what people do at each of the stations. And you can see that we have a lot of parts actually ready to go.
Yeah.
So these parts are just in time, they're delivered to the side of the vehicle, and obviously then our craftsmen can fit them at the right time.
This is something very Volkswagen. You know, this is still Crewe, this is still Bentley, but it seems as if the logistics is what really has come to make this place come alive.
Absolutely. I mean, Crewe is the home for Bentley. We are part of Volkswagen Group, but obviously we've taken all the learning, all of the parts, all the processes. We've really merged that process. We've seen a significant market change. If you look back to the predecessor of the Mulsanne, so up until 2007 we had the Bentley Enage, probably 80% of the people that bought that car would be driving the car. What we've seen now is with the emergence of Middle East and Far Eastern markets, many of the customers, most of the customers indeed in those markets, will actually be chauffeur driven. So, whilst the chauffeur has an influence in terms of the car that the customer will buy, the customer will be sat in the rear of the car, not driving the car.
Got it. How long does it take to build one Mulsanne from the point of the customer goes into a dealer or meets up with, it comes here to Crewe, places his or her order, how long before they get it?
It depends on the specification. We have some customers that have very extensive individual features and commissioning, but on average, each car takes about 600 man-hours to build.
Okay.
So from start to finish, about 600 hours, and in a timeline, that's probably around 7 to 8 weeks.
There are only about 2 dozen lines, two dozen different stages in this production line. How long is each vehicle at a stage?
It's approximately, varies on the build, but about 90 minutes per stage.
Okay, and how is that compared to Continental?
Continental, it's probably around 5 times the time period of Continental. It's about that size.
Are the two cars sharing any parts?
There are some parts that are shared, a very small number, but the majority of the Mulsanne parts are unique to this product line.
It's amazing that we're not that far from the beginning of the production line, and a lot has been done.
Well, as I say, each station around 90 minutes. Some of the stations may have 4 craftsmen building the car, so we really do pack a lot of work into each station.
I'm also astonished by the wiring loom. The wiring, we saw the wiring loom over there, where you have to heat it up just to be able to manipulate it to get it into the car.
Well, in that wiring harness, you've got optical fibers, you've got miles and miles of wires, and they are now getting so significant. We have to design particular conduits for them, and obviously the positioning of the car has to be exactly perfect each time.
Yeah.
We expect every car to meet our exacting build quality standards.
Okay.
So every car will be to the same standard in terms of quality, without a doubt. We quality assure the parts, we quality assure the processes, we make sure that the process is process capable and repeatable. What we build into it, we have a fusion of technology and craftsmanship. So what we like to do is we like to make sure that all the latest technology is in the car, but also that these are crafts-built cars, but built to a very high quality. Each one will be different, but will be different by specification. So each customer will have his own specification and we'll build that, but each car is to the same very high standard of quality.
I look at this car, for example, just the quality of what you can do in terms of color, in terms of combination, and
Well, this is quite unique. This is a duotone car, and you can see, everyone is individual. Every car is different, and it literally is. The next car is different, the one in front is different. There are billions of combinations. We have, over 100 main primary colors. We can build duotone. We have over 24 hides. We have 8 species of wood. We have contrasting stitching. You'll have seen all that before. There is, the options are endless. This is like a blank canvas. So customers can come in and make this very, very special. And in many cases, when you can imagine a customer when he or she is choosing a color sample. When you look at a sample plate, it's probably very difficult to imagine what the car looks like. So we do offer for customers to come to the factory, maybe to get ideas, and they can understand what their ideas may look like in real 3-dimensional in a vehicle.